got to go and catch. No matter how good they are, because in order to go to the NBA, number one, you got to be the best in this gym first. You understand that? No matter how old you are, you got to be the best in this gym first. If you're not the best in this gym, you got a lot of work to do. I look at real things in life. It's a whole lot of players that play this basketball game that don't get an opportunity to do it like they want to do it because they stop themselves. Do y'all know how you can stop yourself? Stop trying? That's cool. Being lazy, that sounds good. Let me hear you. This is how you stop yourself. By not doing your work in school. Yeah. That sounds crazy, don't it? Listen to this. When you sign up to be a basketball player, you sign up to be one of the best students in the world. That's what your goal is, first. Because that's the one thing that can stop you. Not going to school can stop you from being a professional basketball player. Not going to school can stop you from being a college player. Not going to school can stop you from being a high school player. If you can't be none of those players, you'll never be a pro. So if anybody haven't told y'all that it's one big thing that can stop you called school. School can stop you from following your dreams. So that gotta be your first thing that you think about every day. I gotta make sure school don't stop me. It doesn't matter how much training you do. It don't matter how good you are. School can stop you. Do you understand that? I need everybody to have in your mind that school is more important than basketball. Say it.
School is more important than basketball.
Y'all don't believe it. See, that's the part that make a whole lot of people fail because you don't believe what I'm saying. School is more important than basketball. No, I don't need you to repeat it no more. I want y'all to hear me. School is more important than basketball because it can stop you. Good grades is necessary. When you sign up to be a professional basketball player, I want y'all to hear me out. You sign up to be not just a great student, but a great citizen. That means you saying that I'm never going to get in trouble. Trouble can get you out the NBA. Trouble can get you out of college. Trouble can get you out of high school. So that's another thing that can stop you, trouble. And all those things you control. If y'all want to be professional basketball players, it starts right here. And I'm talking about every day. And I don't even know if y'all understand what going so hard that when you're done, you don't want to do nothing else but sleep. That's the part a lot of people don't understand about the sport. It's not a time thing where you can come in and do a couple hours and then go home and feel good about yourself to the point where you really got better. I'm gonna give y'all a cheat sheet. Whatever the coaches got y'all doing here, go home and do it again. Because most of these people not gonna do that. They think they've done enough. I was at camp, I can go and play the game. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm a video game fanatic. It can stop you from being what you wanna be. It can stop you. Because you gotta put a whole lot of hours in when you play video games. I want y'all to think about the hours that you put in playing video games and putting those same hours in making yourself good. I used to tell my son all the time, he liked to play that 2K. All y'all got 2K?
No.
I want y'all, listen to me. When you have 2K, you have that my player, right? And when you have your own player, you get a chance to play against LeBron and all those great players, and you start off not good, right? And as you play more and more and practice, because that's the key. When you go to practice, you get better, right? And the more you practice, what happens? And to me, the greatest thing about that video game is you get a chance, y'all get a chance to see real life what happens. If you don't get better, what happens? Exactly. So 2K is perfect for your thinking right now. Y'all have to, on your 2K player, you started what, a 55, right? And Brian, what, a 98, 99? And in order to be better, he 96. So in order to be better than LeBron, y'all go from a 55 to a 96, 97 just to compete with him, right? So it's the same thing in real life. Look at the real hours that y'all put in to make that guy good. This is why I used to tell my son, the same player you try to create with that my player, create that with you for real. Make that my player you. When you go in there and try to create that guy, all the things you want to do, make yourself do those things. Go and put them hours into making yourself good instead of putting that video game together. Put yourself, pretend like you are the video game, you are the my player, and you are responsible for turning yourself from a 55 to a 99. That's what you gotta do to yourself. So the hours y'all put in on video games are the hours you gotta put in with yourself. Y'all understand that? When you playing that 2K, all you thinking about is winning and getting better, right? Ain't that what it's about? Winning and getting better. Whoever told y'all that it's okay to lose is a loser. I know they tell you not to say this stuff, but I'm gonna tell y'all, anybody tell y'all that it's okay. It's okay to lose. Sometimes you gotta lose. No, you don't. You can win. You can win all the time because you prepare for that moment. That's how I look at it. And I don't know if I'm out of line for saying this, but one thing about me, I always tell the truth. I hate the participation trophy. I hate it. That means that I get something just for being there. And that's not enough. It gotta be a goal for you to be the best. It gotta be a best camp. Who the best camper? Who the best player in here? Did the coach tell y'all that? No. Who told you? So you told yourself. Now have y'all seen the other players play? Yes. So y'all haven't looked at nobody in here like, dang, he good. Ain't nobody in here y'all feel that way about? Tell the truth. You can tell the truth about other people. There's a lot of people that's better than me. Is there anybody in here that you looked at and said, dang, he is pretty good? Huh? Even though you don't want to give him credit, and I don't want you to. Was there anybody in here that you looked at and said, man, he good? Is he better than you? So that's the guy you gotta go and get. So the next time you see his face, you want him to say, dang, that guy got it better than me. That's what y'all got. You gotta always have that thinking to be the best. I don't know what the second best feel like. Every time I walk in any gym, I want to be the best in the world. That's what my mind tell me. I got a quick story I want to tell y'all. And this is a true story. I don't make up stories. When I was in college, I played for the World University Games. I played for the United States. And after we got finished playing for the United States, Michael Jordan had a camp like this. And just like Coach asked me to come here, Michael Jordan asked me to come and be one of his camp directors. So at the end of the week, all the camp directors play against Michael Jordan and his team. And I've always prided myself, all my life, is to be the best player in the gym. I don't care who in the gym. I don't care if it's Chris Webber, Jalen Rose, Derek Coleman. I never cared who it was. When we walked out the gym, those guys said, dang, Carlos is getting better. Dang, Carlos is good and good. Dang, I gotta go and work out some more. So I always put the pressure on those guys. So knowing that I had to play against Michael Jordan, I knew that was gonna be the biggest game I ever played in my life, and he didn't know that I wanted to be the best player in the gym. That's just how I feel. So that night before I played against Michael Jordan, we was in Elmhurst, Illinois. So everything in Illinois belonged to Michael Jordan. So even all the commercials. So when I was sitting in my room, I'm preparing myself for a big game. It's just a game to Michael Jordan, but it's the biggest game of my life. There's gonna be people there, there's gonna be Michael Jordan there, and I wanna be the best guy in that gym that day. So I turned the TV on, tried to watch a little bit of TV before I went to bed, and every commercial was Michael Jordan, like Mike. If I could be like Mike, so I turned the TV off because I didn't want to have a fear of that man. I wanted to be able to go in here knowing that I want to be the best, no matter if Michael Jordan or not. So I waited for a little while, turned TV back on again, another commercial, Michael Jordan, Gatorade commercial. So I turned TV off, I went to sleep. Next day, as soon as I walked in the gym, I saw Michael Jordan, and all the fear I had went away, because I don't care about nothing when I get on that basketball court and win. So it was all our campers against his campers. So I was the center. So I won the jump ball, and when I won the jump ball, one of the guards got the ball. He went to the basket to try to score. When he missed, I caught the basketball. When I looked down, I saw powder blue. So all I could think of, I was like, that's Michael Jordan up on me. So it seemed like I got an extra boost, and I went up in the air, and I dunked it. Boom! I'm talking about I dunked it like, oh my God, it's the best dunk I've ever had in my life. So after I dunked on Michael Jordan, I came down, and I just looked at him. And when I looked at him, he was like, no, you come over here and check me. I was like, I'm not checking you, you're not my man. I want to tell y'all the whole story. He cussed me out. He called me some bad names because I did that. But I looked at him, I laughed, I said, I'm not your man. So I was faster than all the big guys that was on his team and my team. So every time we got the ball, I just ran and gave me the ball. Boom! I'm talking about every time I ran the floor, I was dunking. I was young, so I was doing every dunk you could name. We ended up beating Michael Jordan team, and after the game was over with, all the news people didn't even go to Michael Jordan. And this is my hand. I don't even play with guys. All the news reporters came to me, all the kids ran to me, and they didn't even talk to Michael Jordan. And I couldn't believe it. So everybody was talking to me now. There was a bunch of agents in there. I didn't know it was agents in there. So the agents started coming to me. So Michael Jordan came out and stood in front of me. He said, y'all get away from this kid. Y'all gonna ruin his career. Because you're not allowed to talk to agents when you're in college. So Mike put everybody out. And he told me to go in his office. You know how Coach got his office right here? So he put me in the office. And I went and sat there. He went and took his shoes off and he folded his legs up. And he had some nice shoes that never came out before. And I was like, oh my God, I would love to have them shoes. I was about to ask him for shoes because we were the same size. Until I saw his feet. He had these real crooked feet. I'm serious, man. So I was like, nah, I know I couldn't put my foot. So I ended up not asking for a shoe. So he said, you know what, kid, you were incredible out there today. He said, you're the best player in the gym. I paused for a minute because that's what I take my pride in. He said, you got a chance to go to the NBA. I said, what I got to do? He said, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't talk to no scouts. Don't talk to no coaches. Don't talk to nobody. Just keep doing what you're doing. I felt that day I got ordained by Michael Jordan to be one of the greatest players ever. And I ended up going out my senior year and averaging 25 points. I never did that before. So I said that to say this. You know, you never know who you're going to play against. But if you have the pride to go out and defend yourself every night, every day, every night, when y'all touch this floor, play it like it's your last time. Play it like you'll never be on this floor again. Play it like ain't nobody in the world better than you. That's what made me better than a lot of people, because I'm not very big. I found out that I wasn't very tall when I was in the NBA. And I found out there was a whole lot of people that was even faster than me. But I had to work with what I had. And what I did is I maximized what I am. Whatever you are, you gotta push yourself until you get so tired that you wanna quit, but then you still don't quit. You push yourself harder in. And just always remember that school is your number one enemy, and it's your number one, it's the number one gift to get you where you wanna go. Because if you wanna be a part of this organization, the NCAA is an organization, the NBA is organizations. You understand that? And they have what you call protocol. And the protocol to be a college player is good grades. And it starts right now. You can't make mistakes right now. You can't make no mistakes in school. And if you really want to play basketball, you gotta always take care of your school. If you want to be a professional basketball player, you have to always take care of your school. No matter what's going on at home. Did y'all hear me? I come from some place where I don't like to talk about. I come from Detroit too. I come from where my father wasn't home. I come from where my mom was sick and she couldn't work. I come from, we didn't have lights on most days. We didn't have gas on most days. We had to steal water. Things had to get real bad in my life for me to want to change. I don't know how bad things are in y'all life, but if you want to change them, the only person to do is you. I wanted to change. I wanted to change my circumstances. I saw how my mother was living, and I wanted to change how she was living. Do any of y'all want to change how y'all mother lived? Do any of y'all want to change how y'all father lived? Do anybody want to change how you live? Do anybody want to change how your clothes look, how your hair look, how your coats look, the kind of car your mom drives, the kind of car you want to drive? You responsible for that person. Nobody else gonna come in your life and say, listen, I'm gonna get you these things. You that person now. You that person who have to go out and get everything for yourself. And it can start with basketball. It's a credible vehicle to do it. But you gotta do it the right way. You gotta put school first. You gotta put double time. Whatever y'all been doing, do it twice now. How many of y'all been doing 2 a day? Honestly, I'm talking about y'all leave this camp and go home and say, Mom, I learned some new drills and I'm about to do it. Show me, tell the truth. I want y'all to tell the truth. Tell the truth. The things that Coach taught y'all, tell me the truth. That you went home and tried to do it after Coach taught you. Tell me the truth. That's all I want with the people that tell the truth. Hold your hand up. Now hold your hands down. The ones who didn't, hold your hands up. Tell the truth. Hold your hands up. Whoever don't go home and get better, hold your hands up. How do you think you're going to get better? Keep your hands up. I want you to look at yourself. How do you get better by going home and not applying the things that you learned? How? You have to go home and immediately, whatever, if Coach teach you a new dribble move, as soon as you get out walking towards your car, you got to start working on it. When you get in the house, you got to start working on that dribble move immediately. And he tell you that you've been shooting the ball wrong, you got to go and work on that immediately, because if you forget it, you're going to go back to doing it the way you do it. That's comfortable for you. And when you learn how to play basketball right, it's in an uncomfortable situation. Like most things in your life, it's going to be uncomfortable to change how you shoot wrong. If you've been shooting wrong for 5 years and somebody try to tell you to shoot right, how long is it going to take you to shoot it right? It's not going to be the first day. It takes practice and practice and practice and practice and practice. When y'all come in this gym, do you run as fast as you can run every drill Coach tell you? I'm talking about as fast as you can run. Every drill he tell you to run. Do you run as fast as you can go? Not all the time. You're not going to make it. Do you run as fast as you can run? Every drill the coach tell you. Do you do it to the best of your ability every time? You're not going to make it. When the coach tell you to do a move, do you go home and practice it? You're not going to make it. That's how simple it is. So all your dreams of making it, it go down the drain when you don't do the things to make yourself better. How do you think you're going to make it if he's teaching you something to make you better and you don't apply it? How would you ever get better? Y'all wasting your time. If y'all paid money for this camp, you're wasting your money. I wish your mother was here to see the ones hold their hand up who not going to go home and work, who not going to run as hard as they can, who not going to be determined to be the best. Who determined to be the best if you're not going to do? No, don't hold your hands up. Because determined to be the best means I'm going to do this all the time hard. I'm going to go and do what the coach tells me to do. I'm going to go home and make myself better than the best player in here. If you're not doing that, you're wasting your mama's money, you're wasting your time, and you're wasting the coach's time. Use everything you got, because these people around here are here to help y'all. Y'all use that up. It ain't nobody around this world gonna help you. Y'all hear me? When you get my age, ain't nobody around to help you. So why is people around here to help you? You let them help you. And go home and practice the things they're teaching you. And if a coach tells you you got a bad attitude, believe it. Believe it. Your bad attitude will keep you at home. You'll never do anything for no coach, because they don't want people with bad attitudes. Don't waste your time. The most important time of your life is right now, while you're young, while you're able to learn, while you're happy about running, when you don't get tired. If you run every single day, you won't get tired. And the most important part of playing on this floor is not getting tired. If you don't get tired on this thing, the coach can use you longer. If you don't get tired, when he get tired, you can destroy him. That's what I always used to wait. I used to run so much where I never got tired. So when it was time to play, guess what? I never got tired. So I used to tell guys that was better than me, like, hey man, by the time the third quarter comes, you're gonna be done. I'm gonna run circles around you. I say it with confidence, because I know what's about to happen. You know why? Because when he went home, he didn't work on his stuff. When he went home, he didn't do it as hard as he can. He do it sometimes, and I do it all the time. My job is to be better than all of y'all scrubs. That's how I look at all of y'all. These are scrubs. Hey, coach, why y'all got me here with all these scrubs? No matter how good y'all are, that's how I feel. That's how much better I want to be. And that's how y'all you gotta have that feeling. I want to be that much better than everybody. But not only do I want to be that much better, I want to be that much better of a student. Imagine being the best basketball player and the best student. Can you imagine where your life would go? Can you imagine being the smartest student in your class? Are you the smartest in your class? You the smartest in your class? And you the best basketball player? You weren't confident about that one. 1 out of 2, that's okay? The best. You the best in here? They know it? He the best in here?
No.
See what I mean? See? That's what I'm talking about. Until everybody say, him, you're not that guy yet.
Who said they the best?
Okay.
He said,
That's all I'm
okay.
saying. But everybody got to say, okay, listen, if Brown was sitting right there, and you say, who the best in the gym, what y'all gonna say?
Mari.
So y'all better than LeBron? Listen to what I said. Listen to what I said, and don't put your emotions in the way. And I want you to listen to what I say. If LeBron James was sitting right there, and I asked all of y'all who the best in the gym, who y'all gonna say?
If you said you, now
And
you know
until
you.
y'all that guy, you're not that guy. Until all the campers scream your name, you didn't do nothing. You gotta make the camper scream your name. Like if somebody come here and say, who the best? Everybody stand up and scream him, and we can't mess with him. Can y'all imagine being that guy?
Yes.
That's who you gotta be to go to the NBA. I'm done with my conversation. Y'all have any questions? I got answers. But other than that, coach, young lady in the back always first.
How tall are you?
7 feet tall.
What's your height?
My height
Man,
and
first
how
of all,
tall is the same thing.
you gonna raise your hand, man, and wait till
Right here,
you get
young
picked.
man. I had butterflies come here and talk to y'all. Butterflies is natural. To overcome butterflies, all you gotta do is play like you practice.
Yeah.
Because once you start doing what you do, that's your butterfly gonna go away when you start busting dudes up anyway.
What high school did you go to?
Detroit Northwestern, the best high school in the world. Well, y'all coach went to Northwestern, so I thought y'all get Northwestern teaching, no matter what y'all want to say. You know what I'm saying?
Wydell went to Northwestern.
Right, come on. I won college championships, but not in the NBA. No. Tennessee State University. When I first came out of high school, let me back up so I can tell you the truth. I didn't have a whole lot of colleges wanted me out of high school because I wasn't going to school. My dad wasn't in the house and my mom was sick, so I took it on to work so I could make sure my mom was okay. So I didn't play high school basketball all until my senior year. And what happened was Arkansas Little Rock was the first team that ever talked to me. And I just signed with them before I played any basketball game. I signed them before my senior year, and once I started playing in Michigan and Michigan State and Iowa and all Minnesota, that's when all schools wanted me after I had already signed with Arkansas Little Rock, so it was already too late. What was my stats in school? In high school, my last year, I averaged 26 and 18 rebounds. And in college, I averaged 25 and 11 rebounds. Right here? Yeah, we played here in Pershing. Yeah, we did lose. No, we played against Pershing. They really cheat here. I mean, if y'all want to go to any school, go to Pershing. Y'all got a good chance of winning a lot of games just because of namesake. I just want y'all to know that. It was rough coming up playing against them. Stacked teams from all players from all the other supposed to be here was here, but that's another story. You young fella. Huh? Yeah, I can still dunk, but that's out of question right now, man.
Nah. 7 feet, you can dunk. Just be quiet, man, and focus
You know
up.
the
Get
best
up, Mark.
In all the world? Who? Martez. That's your brother? He the best in all the world?
Okay. Just walking the player opening those.
Yeah, hey man, listen. Be better than him.
Yeah.
If you can be better than him, I want you to go and look at all his records and go and break them. You got somebody to look at. You hear me? Everybody don't have that. You supposed to make it. And if you don't, it's your fault. At this age right here, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You hear me? You got somebody showing you how to do it right. You keep watching that. Any mistakes he make, don't make them. But keep watching them. And be on TV. Because I look at it like this. I played with K Felder, little short, fat one that went here. He's other K Felder's dad.
You talking about senior.
He's my friend. That's the only reason why I'm calling him fat. But that's the wrong thing to say. He is fat. But he played at Pershing and he beat me. That's the guy that I played with. But his son played, and I look at his other son can play, and if your brother can play, that means you got a good chance, and if your dad can play, then you got a good chance. If your mom can play, then you got a good chance. You got to look at what's around you, and whatever positivity, you understand what that word means, right? That's all you look at. If you have to see negative, know that that's not what you're supposed to do. Okay, next question.
How much do you weigh?
Right now, I weigh about 215 pounds, but when I played in the pros, I played between the weights of 220 and 250 pounds.
One question, man. That's it. Put your hand down. Next. Let's go. What's your question?
Now, I played basketball in the 90s when basketball was incredible.
2K wasn't born to
Yeah, everybody can.
But they still got all the teams on.
Yeah, they will one day.
What teams did you play for?
Well, that's a good
I
question.
played for the Golden State Warriors, the Toronto Raptors, Portland Trail Blazers, Houston Rockets, and Pacers.
Last one, Donnie. Put yours down.
What
man.
year did you get drafted?
1994, 11th pick.
94, 11th pick, man.
First round.
First round pick. It's hard. It's hard to be first round anything.
Man, listen, there's a whole lot. This is what I really want to say to y'all. I know y'all not going to end up playing together. Y'all going to probably end up playing against each other. But I want y'all to understand how Detroit used to be. And I want to tell y'all how it used to be because I want y'all to be responsible for making it how it used to be. At one time, we had probably this many players in the NBA from Detroit. It's up to y'all to do it again for us. Get us back up there again. Because how many players from Detroit in the NBA right now?
Maybe.
I'm talking about we used to go to the gym here, and all of us as pros, we have enough to play several games together. We got to get the NBA back to everybody talks about Detroit. Can't nobody play like y'all. But what didn't happen is Y'all done got lazy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Y'all done got comfortable and everybody want to shoot threes now. Take the game back like you used to, and that's how you get to the NBA, by having all the fundamentals, not just doing what you see. You gotta do the. It's an old saying that it's a whole lot of people love the finished product, but they hate the process. You have to fall in love with the process of what you're gonna be. One day, if y'all have a vision of being an NBA player, this is the part you gotta fall in love with. You gotta be so in love with this part, that part comes easy. Y'all understand that? This part right here is the most important. This part, not getting tired, and perfecting your shot, and doing good in school, and not getting in trouble. This is the hard part, and it's the most integral parts of your life right here. Doing it right now is the most important, and not changing that course. You gonna mess it up if you don't make it. You can't blame nobody else, and I hate to hear people blame other people. Ain't nobody responsible for y'all making it or not making it but yourself. Y'all hear me? Ain't nobody responsible for y'all. It's up to y'all to go out and do it. Not even this coach. All they can do is tell y'all what to do. Now y'all got to do it. All right? I enjoyed my time with y'all, and I'm out of here.
Keep up. Roll call lines. Get in. Let's go.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, hold on. You got to do the picture.
Little guys in the front, big fellas in the back. Little guys in the front. Carter, y'all in the front. You're in range.
We're going to get this picture.
Hey,
I need 3 balls.